I could see them trying to avoid that when going for something a little bit easier to execute, like the Shadow Demon.
And they can pick up that. Faceless Void combos so well with the Magnus, as well as hopefully beginning to disrupt a little bit this HellRaisers team fight that seems to be developing. There's a lot of area in this game.
Yeah, Venn diagrams all over the place.
Big spells. I will say, I think that HellRaisers are always going to put it on Young G with the Lina. I think Team Spirit, there's a chance you could see Mira playing this one, particularly with the Shadow Demon in play too. They could even do like some early roaming if they wanted to, disruption into LSA, into like skewer back easy kill, or into Faceless Void just punching and hoping that he gets a bash, which is less good combo. But I think that like now you're looking at this very weird situation, I feel like, for HellRaisers. They need a puck. They need something like that to keep all these heroes together. Because, like, I don't know. Otherwise, I think you're just putting too much pressure on Resolution to hit big calls. Then again, if there's somebody that you want on this team to be making those big plays, it's probably him. So I can see that mentality. I just think it's a lot of pressure. And then Team Spirit only have to worry about him pretty much. Because you're not going to be hitting, like, just a blind ET stomp. You're not going to be hitting a Phoenix, whatever. Maybe Medusa goes Ags, and that makes it easier. But I'm a little bit concerned about this HellRaisers draft.
HellRaisers are convinced this Lina's going mid unless they have a sudden penchant for banning out mid Linas, mid Miranas.
Right.
Which seems unlikely to me.
They could ban the Snap maybe too. I feel like Snapfire pairs really well with Faceless Void and you have a Phoenix on your team. Then that would make it could be a 5 or a 4 Snap too. So even depending on the last pick here, how they want to adjust for that, depending on how important the Shadow Demon becomes, I think Snap is the ban for HR.
Or is it? Why are you not Hoodwink?
Oh,
I mean, Hoodwink's okay too. I just think Snap's like a little bit more reliable versus like Phoenix, and Medusa likes to be a really stationary target too. So the kisses can be kind of brutal.
Trent is also secretly a Hoodwink hater, so that's another part of it. Just in general.
Why are you
I'm trying to decide.
Okay.
I don't know. Maposhka made it look really good. Actually,
I just wanted to just sort of disparage you on stream.
Now I kind of want the Hoodwink. Yeah, that might be the right call here.
Got 3 seconds left. 3, 2. Death Prophet. There we go.
Whoa, there you go.
So they are doing it.
Yep, should be for Lina. Well, should be at least. I don't think this is the 5 DP. I think we're out on that one.
It could be Mag 5 or Mag 4 and then offlane DP.
There you go.
It could be. We've seen it before. I don't know who would play that.
Seems unnecessary though.
I agree. I mean, I guess the question is like, so in the past there was always that question about like, do you want to have your core falling around the Faceless Void and empowering him, right? And we saw that HellRaiser's answer to this was putting the Mag as like a big initiator with just blink daggers and not even really caring about the empower that much. But I feel like if you're picking Mag Faceless Void, then you kind of want to keep that empower on him, and then your Mag kind of feels it's probably still just going to be Collapse playing Mag. We'll see.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
All right, now that theoretically it could Shadow Fiend here, just saying, but probably going to be a Spirit.
Could do.
I would guess like a Void. I know Void's like bad now, but I don't know, they need that. Kunkka is so bad versus DP in lane, but it's also so good for this game. This is a bit of a toughie.
Ember? Is Ember just a completely dead hero?
I think he's kind of okay. I mean, they have the Dispel of the Shadow Demon, but anything with that little bit of reach and setup. Ooh.
Speaking of dead heroes,
right?
Zeus coming out from the dead, 0 picks at the major, 0 picks so far this. Oh no, there was a pick that's so far this qualifier. Second pick this qualifier, Young G, Zeus, looking for some extreme burst here. Trent, what's your initial impressions of this Zeus?
Trying to blow up Death Prophet before the ulti, and oh my god, Maposhka takes it. He actually is taking the Death Prophet. All right, fair enough. I mean, Maposhka. I mean, Death Prophet is statistically the worst matchup for it is actually Medusa, which makes sense when you think about it because you're like trying to slowly sort of like burn them down with your sustain, and you want the fight to last like kind of a long time. Not really that great feeling versus Medusa. You know, you don't like have this great damage to get through her mana shield and stuff. So they're actually just picking it mostly for like the silence and probably the Yule's pickup, I guess. Bit of an odd pick.
I don't know. When you said Zeus, I literally thought that I was gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about, Zeus? What kind of pick is Zeus? And then I saw they actually picked it. I was like, oh god, that's what happened. That blew my mind.
I thought he was just making a
just
horrific
like this host
suggestion.
knows nothing.
Well, no, I was like, that's a weird thing to suggest, and then it was just what they did. It threw me off because you've had such good suggestions before, and they picked Zeus.
Way to throw him a bone.
I mean, it's literally what it was. I don't know. I don't like the HellRaisers draft at all, but we'll see. Maybe Medusa gets an Ags and they own.
I love Zeus. It's my favorite hero, so I'm very excited for this, and I'm going to predict a HellRaisers win. But Trent, what's your prediction to close us off?
I would take HellRaisers because I don't know what this Death Prophet's doing. Is this just like a bait to try and get them a bad mid lane hero or something and give Toronto Tokyo a better time? I'm not sure, but I am not believing in this DP. I'm looking to be impressed by Miposhka. Should have picked Hoodwink.
Great. Well, will Miposhka impress Trent sufficiently to take him to the grand finals and possibly TI? We'll see very, very shortly as I hand over to Lyrical and Trent.
That is us, and we're already in the game. And guess what? Collapse gets caught, but Collapse skewers away. Fake hype, Trent. That's what we do here.
Yes. Now, all right. So here's why Team Spirit are not allowed to win this game. Is because they've gone for the ultimate insult in their draft. They have taken like 3 of the absolute like identity heroes of this run so far for HellRaisers. So if they were to be victorious in this, it's too strong. You know, it'll set them up too heavily in favor when we reach that grand final. So that's why they're going to falter here, realize their hubris from the god of Zeus, and then regain with a better fight in the grand finals when they come back to the lower bracket.
Okay, you're thinking that Team Spirit are going to lose this one. Then that's what you're telling me.
Yeah, they're out of here.
All right. Oh man, talking about out of here. Look out, Resolution. You're surrounded, sir. Ooh, Fairy Fire though, living. He's out.
See, that's how you know. He just lived. Easy game.
How many? That's still 2 apiece. So Resolution's gonna have to TP back out of there. I really want to see what happens with this Shadow Demon. Mira's playing it this time. It looks like he's already starting out going bottom. Playing again with the boots is he going to go for that disruption play, just sort of keep Lil Me away from him. But I feel like this has got to be tough against the ET.
Yeah, with a Meg. I mean, to be fair though, once you have the poison stacks, it could be an issue.
That's true.
You can't just like keep contesting, and then maybe you get to like Shockwave Skewer just like back closer to the tower, have a hard time escaping all the poison stacks, get 5 stacked on when Shadow Demon's level 3. It is tough to keep these camps blocked though, but it's going to disrupt them and keep the blocks. So there you go.
Nice. Also was able to, as we saw down there bottom, keep his courier alive.
Yeah, that's why he went for that too. That was nice.
Yeah. Things could have gone bad really quickly. But cool, man. We've seen him be really effective on this Medusa before. Previously was playing with the mag himself, now playing against it. And we'll see if Lil can keep him alive throughout all of this, as he's going to drag that creep wave around a little bit as well. And Toronto Tokyo doing what we saw from Young G last time, hitting LSAs on their opponent mid player.
And a Zeus, though. I mean, this is one of the lowest picked heroes that I can think of in like top tier pubs. There's not a lot of heroes that get picked unless right now, and also like a 40% win rate. So 44. All right, sorry, it's not that dreadful, but I mean, what do we look for? Eggs builds, Kaya's, Boots of Travel. I don't think we have anything too wild that comes out on this hero. He's basically just a giant damage stick to try and finish people off in an axe call.
Right. And that is something that will be kind of nice eventually. You know, you get into that Aghanim Scepter and you can sort of have that burst. Like you had mentioned, we'd thought before that it was going to be for the Death Prophet, but now maybe it's going to be to like try and take down the Faceless Void before they're able to like get his Time Walk off or something like that. It's a chance.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there is a lot of value in killing people in like the single stun in this game because it is, I mean, Death Prophet, Faceless Void, and there's like Shadow Demon saves and stuff. So the quicker you kill someone, the less likely they're gonna have time to react. It's also very annoying for a Magnus to play versus because, as we saw from Rezo, he's always like lurking, right? When he was playing the Mag, waiting for that perfect timing to jump in. Now, when you have that Thunder God's Wrath come down, it ruins your team fight.
Right. Now, you do have some potential there, obviously, for like playing around with the pipe or whatever, and then you can
smokes and
but it makes it harder at the very least. Let's collapse. Oh, this is nice. Lil wanted to come over and pull that creep wave over to the hard camp, but collapse takes it the long way around. And it's a nice little move. I might steal that. I like that a lot. So early pressure on, as you can see, Young G forced to head on back, pick up that bounty rune, as Toronto Tokyo is doing a good job of zoning him out a little bit, but still a little bit ahead right now on the Zeus in terms of the last hits.
He's feeling pretty good about that. Meanwhile, Rezo, all right, now Rezo's just stealing this camp, and looked like Zayat's wanted to maybe make a play, but Rezo's just a little bit busy here, so just going to trade some HP out. Man, I don't remember last time I saw 5 DP. Maybe they've run this recently and I've just missed it, but this seems like a little out there.
I feel like it was the Eastern European scene that tended to run the 5 DP, though, on like...
it was.
Who was it that did it originally? Or somebody.
I mean, the first one I think was FNG, but I think that was... I mean, FNG also did the 5 Necrophos before anybody. That was
Mira drops down. That's first blood going to Young G. Makes it happen. It wasn't Afterlife. I'm trying to remember. Always Want to Fly. That's what I was thinking of with it. Who ran it a lot as well.
That's a good one.
This Cool Man gives off the tip. A little choo-choo train coming through from Collapse. They're going to do another pull up on that top lane, and meanwhile, it feels like Resolution is going to kind of have a free one this game. He's just pulling this into medium camps, constantly cutting the wave. Likewise, this does leave Yutaro free to get a lot of farm underneath the tower, and he's not really being that contested. But Axe getting a ton of farm is very scary early.
It feels like Mapocha could literally be any hero right now.
Yeah.
Just like waddling back and forth. I mean, to be fair, the sustain is definitely helping. Oh, wait, that dive was really cool. It actually broke one of the siphons. Of course, he used another charge. But okay, Yutaro coming through to punish. Nice.
Yeah, he dove. And the bash.
Easy.
Really well done. Dude, heads up play there. That was nice.
Heads up to hit the bash, too. You know.
That's right.
That was really the hard part.
He worked well on that. That's good. So you can see mid
He's
there.
a little deep. All right, no punish.
Yeah, it'll be good. There is a little bit of battle going on over that small camp, and also you can see Lil has a big old stack of them over to the side here. Is able to
that ward
hit all. Yeah, and gets the extra damage coming in here, Lil. Oh, this is going to be so much on Amira. Ah, he's not going to go for it. Instead, going to take this camp stacked up right now.
Yeah, Toronto is coming over too, though, and the skewer.
Okay. Pull him back in. Lil trying to play a little bit of battle in with this one. Can Young G get a return kill? Zayat shows up. Laguna Blade. They take down another. Maposhka also shows up. Everybody mid as Lil sneaks the bounty rune away as they did manage to get the trade-off. So Lil and Zayat's playing together, taking down Collapse, getting super low, needs another punch. Skewer back underneath the tower, but it's still going to be enough for the kill. They go down. Maposhka versus Cool Man now. We've had constant battles, and now Cool Man is just going to try and farm up this stack too. Dude, oh! The Zeus! They came back in the Thunder Gods. Nice play.
Oh, that's Toronto Tokyo's back.
Dude, what is happening?
Returned. Oh, again, another someone else in the same spot.
Exact same thing. Does have mana show up with a stick to come back again. Mira now is dead also. Just absolute bloodbath in the river. And in the end, Toronto Tokyo finishes the stack.
He never thunderbolted either of these spots, unfortunately. So these 2 wards remain. As we talked so much about the vision game and the importance of it throughout the series and even throughout these playoffs for these 2 teams. And Zeus, of course, should be giving the edge in that effect.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was crazy. I mean, I guess like Medusa ends up on top of the net worth now by getting a lot of those stacks, getting the kill too. Like if you can get Medusa a couple kills early, this is really nice. 3-0-2 start for Cool Man.
Yeah, that's true. Top of the chart, happy to show up, get some kills, go back to the farming. Maposhka's just leeching XP here from Zeus. To confirm all of this, so happy with that. And now Rezo going to grab an ancient stack with his Vanguard as well. So happy times for all 3 Radiant cores.
Yeah. poor old Collapse got killed underneath this tier 2 tower by Lil. Yeah, this might be a poverty game for him. We'll see how it goes. I mean, Faceless Void's definitely somebody that can carry late game, but you know, they're going to be a little bit under on the side of the mag, it feels like. Pastron, Toronto Tokyo comes in, able to get that one denied, and LSA looking for a chase down, no Thunder Gods for 25, so ain't gonna happen.
Big Lil should just get out of here before Mira can catch up, though, and get anything set up. For a second go there, and what is our game plan here? I mean, Rezo obviously getting a crazy amount of farm between the Ancient Stacks and just pulling every single wave into neutrals, so the Vanguard into the Blink is going to be on the earlier end. That's going to be the first hero that can start rotating across this map. So, combined with the Thunder God's Wrath, as well as Lil, if he just roams with him and throws the Spirit on top, they're just going to blow anyone up.
This would be huge if they can get this kill. Like you said, he's just a giant pinata of farm, and they're going to walk back into it and get him here. This is really rough now. As the silence comes out there, Toronto Tokyo's in the area. They have Chrono if they need to use it. The Laguna Blade is out, and Resolution going to drop. A good stomp afterwards. It could have been enough for a turn. But in the end, Chrono now onto 2. Are they going to go for this? They're thinking about it. Toronto Tokyo there. LSA connects now onto Lil. Somehow they... Oh, the big old hit! Onto the double kill for Young G. Yo, most value point in natural order ever.
Yeah, seriously. He just ran in there, and I was like, oh, this is bold. And then... Oh, set him up and knock him down. Very well done there. Transferring some gold from the other heroes to your Zeus by getting a couple of kills handed off there. And now immediate smoke as Rezo doesn't have the Blink Dagger. He doesn't care. Just wants to get aggressive.
Yeah, they want to steal these stacks, I guess.
Void's going to come in here.
Oh, if this timing works out, dude, do they know? Oh my god, they got him! Vitoro right away, walks right in, tries to jump out, does manage to get a little bit of an escape, but the slowdown is there. Collapse off to the side, has RP, connects onto 2, banish afterwards, pull over to the side, into the centaur. Is it a stomp afterwards? No, can't quite get that combo out. With a little help from the neutrals, misses the dunk, but gets the kill on Cool Man. And they're still here to farm the stacks. So Maposhka takes down Zayats. Yo, what is happening? There's been 17 kills in 10 minutes.
Oh, he dove all the way over there. Oh, I see. Okay. That's how he went down. Fair enough. I'm good that Kuman manages to get that last kill, but the Faceless Void escaping is pretty rough. They just didn't really have the damage without the Thunder God's Wrath being available, so Zeus obviously not in the area. Not the scariest couple of heroes to rotate through, but keeping Zeus moving upwards, and yeah, Kuman is well ahead of his opponent here on the Faceless Void.
Dude, and with another, if we can, I mean, Toronto Tokyo is trying to set up there, but Zayats is about to get another round of stacks on these Ancients.
Oh, yeah.
So Toronto Tokyo won't be able to go for a kill, but now you have either Axe finishing this to get Blink or Medusa coming back. Like, yeah, Kuman's heading over this way to try and pressure the tower, it looks like. This is looking so good for HellRaisers.
Tokyo? Lil's going to run into him here.
Oh, didn't have Spirit. Still has it afterwards, but not going to go for it.
Now they want this tower, so they can take the tower and then back for the Ancients here. Very successful moves right now for HellRaisers. A 3, almost 4K leads that oscillates in between at the moment. No damage on this mid tower for the Radiant either, so they're very happy, just trying to keep their Ancients up as much as possible. Now the pressure's on Team Spirit to make some sort of a move, and they do have the Exorcism, so this is your usefulness of the support Death Prophet. It does still, you know, do a pretty good job of pushing through these towers.
Yeah, a nice ward placed down there by Maposhka as well to scout any movements that are coming over as Zayat goes for another stack now. This is a lot of gold. Oh, cool, man. You are so happy right here.
All right, what's he at right now?
425
gold.
Yeah. And with the Manta done, like, he can just have those illusions tanking it. God, that's so much money. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, and the whole other stack afterwards. So about 600 from that. He's gonna probably top off here at, I don't know what's gonna end up being.
Easy. I mean, that must have been like 1,000 gold, was it? It looked like it, honestly.
And then Axe also is 100 gold away from Blink Dagger. So like they're taking bottom tower right now, right? But like HellRaisers don't care. I really feel like HellRaisers are trying to hit this like very nice timing when everything just comes together, and I don't know how Team Spirit deal with that. It feels like they're going to need to make some huge plays.
Yeah, and you can say they have like some cooldowns with like Thunder God's Wrath and the Stone Gaze, but I think they can do a lot without any of the big spells. And if the Chrono's ever down, I think it's going to be really hard for Team Spirit to contest them.
Right.
Plus, this is a void with just the Maelstrom right now, so... Oh, Rezo needs the big call. Gets the saving hero. That's huge.
Good play right there. Silence afterwards. They're going to drop down the Earth Splitter. Lil, comfy, walking in front of all of them. And this whole time, Coolman just stands cool as a cucumber. Right over to the side. They're now coming to contest Yataro's Ancients. Toronto Tokyo getting chased down. That was one hit from Lil. All that cleave damage that came out. They're literally just bowling them back behind the tier 2 tower. They just take over this area. You can't fight them.
2 Black Dragons left, too.
Damn.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's a kill.
Yeah.
Like 240 gold you just leave behind, you know?
Yeah. That's devastating. So how do you keep up this momentum for HellRaisers? And furthermore, how does Team Spirit try and deal with this? Like, is there anything they can do besides just splitting the map?
Is anyone building a medallion? No.
You think in Roche?
Well, I guess DP probably will. Yeah, you think about like a Desperoso. I mean, their heroes are just so bad for it because this isn't a mid DP.
Right.
It's going to be a while until she's level 12. So, you know, typically that would be maybe your solution when they're trying to pressure like the opposite side of the map. You can try and sneak a Roche, but it's number 1 pretty early. Number 2, bad heroes for it. You can go for your smoke ganks. I guess Toronto Tokyo is the one with the most pressure, right? Low cooldown spells. You're the one who has to set everything up.
Yeah, he has to make those moves. And it has the Yules now, is that Stomp is not going to connect. But, I mean, I guess the issue is, like, you're not finding pickoffs against this lineup because they're playing so together.
Yeah, they're going to smoke here with the Chrono.
Claps?
I think.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He wanted to make the big play and instead is going to get out? Question mark? Oh, Stomp's there. And Resolution will get hit by the LSA. They kill off the Magnus, but the ulti afterwards. Time dilation onto Rezo. Lil, right on top of Yataro. They're not going to go for any extra. So, kill and claps.
Yeah, trying to set something up, as you said, but very ambitious stuff there. He's doing his best Rezo impression there of trying to make the big plays, but not able to find it. And so Yataro just goes back to farming.
Right.
And losing some confidence here in this void with how tanky this Medusa is getting. And I mean, even the Axe, like, who are you going to chrono that's going to have an impact? Oh, he's dead. He's under a ward.
Yeah, he's mega dead.
Better hurry. All right, he's out.
Oh,
no, he's definitely not out.
No.
He is not out.
God. Oh, no. Dude, as soon as we saw that jump, it was like curtains. And the ward's going to run out, too.
Dead. Oh, yeah. He had a sentry, too. It just wasn't covering where the ward was, so he kind of felt safe.
Oof.
Yeah, and that's a easy tier 2 tower. Potentially into an outpost here. I mean, the mid tier 2 tends to be harder to take, but if Void's dead, I really don't see any fear here.
Mira?
But
just gonna Earth Splitter him in. Okay.
They're basically saying it's just not even worth pressuring that tower, though, which is kind of true. Like, why not just go top with the Axe, take the easier tower?
Right. Control this area, and then obviously you can go for Roche when you want to. And he is going to be going for that Aghanim Scepter on Coolman. So they have, like... I mean, this is the thing, is that the way I was seeing this game playing out was it was going to be so much pressure on the Axe, but it's not, because, like, there's no threat presented by Team Spirit right now. Like, who is dangerous on this team? I don't... Toronto Tokyo, kind of, but, like, even he has just not been able to get anything going.
No, mid Lena's, like, Young G has made it look so good, but I do think it's one of the harder heroes to have a big impact on.
Right.
He's actually made it look completely broken in all the games we've seen, but I just don't, you know, have that same confidence with the hero a lot of the time.
Right. And maybe Zeus is, like, low-key an answer to it or something. I don't know, in some weird way. Claps. Finds Young G. RP afterwards. Pull back to the rest of the team. This is looking okay here now. As they're going to take down one. Oh, wait a minute. The heel.
No way.
The heel.
No way.
The heel. The heel.
No.
Young G, he lived through it all. Are you kidding me? What?
All right, GG.
What? How? Dude, Zayat maxed out Sunray. Yeah, Young G gives him the tip.
I went through so many emotions there. Oh, this is good. This is sure they have to use RP, but it's a kill without chrono. All right, well they had a chrono, but surely he's gonna die. Oh no, that's I don't. Ugh.
Yeah,
GG.
man.
I mean, honestly, like that is so painful. You've been waiting for this chrono play. You find a decent target. You got the guy in the dead lane. You couldn't kill the dead lane, dude. It's a dead lane. He's supposed to die.
Well, now Young G's gonna
go.
die in the other lane, so they get the kill. It costs them, every ultimate that they have except for Exorcism, and throughout 2 lanes they're able to find that kill. All right, HellRaisers are losing their mind now. They're just gonna potentially lose this axe here as well. Oh, resolution, maybe a turn again. Saya is there and able to make the plays that they need. Cool Man chasing down, killing Maposhka. So they do finally lose Young G, but take a couple in return.
He was stoned there, guys. Don't worry. He wasn't just AFK.
Right.
It's
Well done.
just want to make sure they didn't think he was, GG or anything.
I mean, the way this
Arcane
game's
Rune?
been going, I don't know if there's much of a difference. It's
No,
been
we are
real
not
rough.
far away at this point. That is for sure. All right, well, they have the crazy high ground heroes, and there's also some other factors. So we have the Soul Catcher, right? That is a hero that, with the help of Shadow Demon's W, you can reduce down the HP of these very, very tanky heroes, so that can help. You got RPs and skewers, so you get some sneaky plays to try and take the victory.
Yeah, the hope at least. And I think that, like, I don't know. There are these moments where, like, teams can maybe get a little bit overconfident. Like we just saw what happened with Zeus there as well, right? Like that was very clearly, like, didn't need to die right there at all. And those kills start to add up a little bit. And if you can just sort of, as Team Spirit, take that sort of conditioning that they've been building up throughout the course of this season and say, like, hey, we just got to hold high ground, we'll be good.
Ooh, look at Young G up top there. Backing away. He has a Blink Dagger, Bigler, but Toronto Tokyo is just waiting for this.
Yeah, he's so ready.
He's coming.
I know it.
Oh, Young G. They're going to run into the tree line.
Whoa, weird blink. Okay, Toronto Tokyo, can you clean up here? Laguna Blade, right clicks, done. Oh, Zayat's a little bit too late to help out his buddy. Little bit too late. And again, these pickoffs. This is what we said they needed to do. Toronto Tokyo had to find these pickoffs.
Yeah, that's slowing down the progress towards the Aghanim Scepter, which is supposed to be the final nail in the coffin, I think, for pushing high ground with the next Aegis. Well, I guess with the Aegis they have now. But utilizing the vision that you get, and just like that initial stun is so strong on the high ground siege. But no Ags for a while if you keep getting deaths like that.
True. Absolutely. Looking for that LSA.
Oh, whoa, Rezo flubbed the blink there, but that's okay. She's still dead.
Well, he does have BKB trying to TP out. Good
well
hit
done.
on the stun. And then just gets away. Dude. All right, Toronto Tokyo plays some Lina too.
That was getting risky with how long he delayed it. I guess he didn't know that Rezo missed the call, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. He might not
So
have.
he probably thought he was dead. He had to fog them. He couldn't just like BKB TP right away.
Right. Well, and I guess he was also worried about the Stone Gaze too.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially getting around on the other side of him. They're holding it in. I mean, it's pretty freaking bad for Dire. But there's a chance that Spirit can hold this one back if they can just stop losing heroes consistently around the map.
Stop dying and you might win.
Well, they've done
It's
an
a
okay
quality
job.
strategy right there. And yeah, there we go. As pointed out there, we have the Cold-Blooded up and available too for this Medusa. So she is very obnoxious. If you guys haven't seen that, it's equally as broken as everything else about Medusa with her like talents and everything that they keep nerfing. She still seems strong. Whoa, that was close. Almost got a 2-hero call.
Close.
Only gets the single, but yeah, this snake basically flies up from Medusa and just heals you completely. So it's pretty cool. And by heals, I mean fills your mana, which is essentially healing you. But you know what I'm saying.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, Trent. Don't trip.
Yeah.
Don't trip, chocolate chip.
Thank you. And also combos with the Aghanim too. So
Right.
synergy.
Yeah. Everybody just gets turned to stone. Remember when that didn't do magic damage to people?
Yes, and it amped the physical damage, and it had a lot of weird things. And it killed illusions instantly.
Right. There's so many things about it that were so strange.
She keeps getting reworked.
God, Coolman is so stacked up though right now. It doesn't quite have the butterfly done, but that's because it's 22 minutes into this game.
Oh yeah, what a scrub.
Like,
I mean, I always have butterfly at this point, so
it's absolutely nuts. What's this GPM right now? I gotta find the right thing. I don't even know what it is. Almost 800. There it is. Thank you, As. I appreciate it.
That's
Yeah,
a big number.
it's a lot. In the meantime, Yataro not at 800 GPM, but trying real hard and hoping to get a little bit of extra free time. Looking for the more sustained build as he's going back for the Satanic, in fact. Only level 16. Oof.
That is an ugly item on Faceless Void.
Yeah.
I don't think that's you know, some heroes I feel good buying that item, like Terrorblade or Luna or something. Faceless Void, I don't feel good buying that item.
Right. Well, I guess you kind of need like another way to bring back health with all of the bursts that they have, or I guess also during the calls from Axe. But like once now that he has Manta and soon to be Shard up, like is Satanic even enough?
I mean, it works this game because of the damage amp from the Shadow Demon by having like the Soul Catcher and then the Empower that you're gonna have, and Lena just having a ridiculous amount that it is that important that he gets off the good spells. So,
right.
But yeah, as you said, will it be enough to keep him up there? As Miposhka targeted down here, simple finish. Give him the dunk. Silence, will you ever end? Yes. Come on, man.
He thought
he's missing them.
He thought he was level 20. Okay, this is fine. Everything's okay. Well, that is going to be the kill on the DP. I mean, if she's able to sort of just passively stay alive, that's going to be pretty cool in the duration of these chronos. Like, I think we've only seen that one chrono so far this game, right?
Passively stay alive.
You know,
yes.
Just sort of hang out to the side. Don't get shown up.
Just what I need my support players to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if the DP Void combo really works when she's still level 10, though.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't do anything, you know? Like, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to be like, oh, this position 5 hero makes me really doubt this draft, but I don't really think she's contributed at all.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Not even a little bit.
I didn't even really see her take the towers with the exorcism. They do spot Miposhka. It's a nice thing to chase, though, right? What I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, you draw the attention to the DP, and you just immediately think, oh, we should kill DP. But then it's like, oh, it's position 5, and Miposhka can't do anything.
Well, once the 6-second silences come out, then that's where we'll be at. One more level.
Yeah. Of course, we've got ourselves the, Empowered Faceless Void, which we've talked about more than a few times. Satanic done. Going back afterwards for the Butterfly, actually. So there's a chance.
Radiant are scanning.
This would be a hell of a comeback from Team Spirit. They need to find some really good fights far away from their base.
Right.
That would be the dream, right? Trying to catch off. Like, if they had any idea how clumped up they are right now, like, they seem to have a general sense that they're coming close, and now they spot these illusions from Axe, so they're going to say, oh god, run. But
right.
That's the kind of area you want to find a fight when the Roche is back up.
Right. Well, and, I mean, they're still keeping it really spread out. Like, I feel like you said, this sort of clumped up nature. I feel like HellRaisers maybe could get more out of it. We'll keep an eye on it. Lincoln Sphere actually soon for the Medusa as well. Are they trying to go on him here? Well, just goes for the stomp, but the back away afterwards. Roche 30 seconds before it's capable of respawning as Mira goes for the courier kill. Oh, he missed!
Where's he TP to?
What? That was wild.
Oh my god, dude.
I can't believe you lived right there.
Oh, he must have been sweating. That was a long one.
You get this next set of items too. All right, if it's a long Roche spawn, very good for Team Spirit.
All right, here we go. Who does Ice Frog want to win?
Yes, that's the question.
It is
middle of the road.
dead center. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right, not dead center. Pretty close, though.
Yeah, it's impressive though that the lead hasn't grown more than we thought it would. I think over the last couple.
That is
minutes.
definitely true. Yeah, that is impressive. I guess because there were a couple pickoffs, but we're going for it. It's time. Okay. So what do they see right now? Nina is pushing out this lane. They're wondering, will someone defend this tower? That's gotta be the question, right?
And I'm not sure if they will.
All right, they see ET, they see Zeus, so they know ET and Zeus are bottom.
MKB done as well.
And they want to keep going now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the full vision. This is maybe that moment where as Zeus, you might even want to just like Thunder Gods.
I mean, look at the wave coming in mid, and no one's there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yataro shows, and Zeus will immediately back away. Dude, this Axe Manta.
Yeah.
It's constantly cutting. Oh, it's so annoying.
Oh, good, a Paladin sword. He's like, just what I need. More lifesteal and survivability.
Dude, honestly, against like the Axe Illusions, it kind of feels like it, right? Like, it's so much pure damage that comes out with all the spins. I want to see, like, if he gets Satanic off on Yataro, if in the call he still dies. Do you think he lives?
Yeah, I think he would live.
Okay.
I don't think he dies. He's pretty tanky.
Actually, isn't taking the Paladin sword, though.
No. He went for the Titan Sliver, so that helps too.
Right. Status resistance at right now. Only 12%? Is that right? Wait, what? There's no way.
Yeah, from Titan Sliver. It's only 12.
Right, but don't you get from Sanji and Yasha
you don't get
too?
any more.
Oh, right.
Oh, from that. So, sorry, I thought you were talking about the Satanic.
No, the
right.
sun.
He doesn't have SNY. Yeah, those things are broken half. Oh, there we go. 34%. It fixed itself.
Okay, got it.
He
Cool.
had disassembled it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, or he had moved it into his backpack rather.
Well, Roche going to be taken now, and Shard up. Do you take it for the ET? I kind of like the Zeus jump. It's kind of funny. They already have it on Sunray, so it's either ET or Zeus.
Oh, I forgot that he does the heavenly jump. Yeah.
Looks like they're giving it to Lil. So that'll be fine. So the final moment has come for Team Spirit potentially. Can they hold this high ground push? This is like the moment of reckoning where, you know, if they're able to get over this hump, win a fight, maybe you actually start pulling it back. 20 would be great for Void. Look up.
They're going for the behind the back smoke here.
Okay.
So they need Charlie Tokyo to safely clear a couple of creeps. Try and hold this tower, keep it alive as long as possible. So they don't have a glyph. Look where Young G is playing. He's way back. He's under a ward. Oh, he's going to find it though.
Oh, but they know he's there. And that smoke's still going that direction. He has to run away. He's got to get out of there. And they're trying to interrupt now. Ward dropped down. Catches vision of resolution.
Spot it.
They saw the smoke as well. Dude, they're looking for Young G. He's smoked and now his smoke breaks. He realizes. Meanwhile, the call off to the side catches onto one that's collapsed. You can't die first. Maposhka, they just blink away on the Zeus. Exorcism is popped over in the trees back behind him. And that is not, now they know he's over there. Oh, Maposhka, no! He's stuck in no man's land, and I don't think he's gonna get that kill onto the Zeus. The call comes out, they got him caught. How did Collapse get caught? He must have just gone in for an RP or something.
I don't know, he got called on the low ground by those wards, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got down there.
Damn. Well, good play by Young G to recognize the danger of that potential ward back there. As the stomp comes out,
oh my
Lil
god,
just walks in, gives him, oh, the blink away. Okay, living. Oh my god, the damage! No, they destroyed him! The combo together with the freaking Ags on that Dusa. Egg is gonna pop. Heal coming out, but the big RP interrupted though. Does he have the stun afterwards? They mess up the LSA combo, and Coolman gonna live through that one. Tries to take him down underneath the tower. Toronto Tokyo, another LSA, so this is one life down. Can they kill him again?
They're trying
Zeus?
to come back, they fought back.
Okay, a chance. LSA connects, trying to beat him down to death. Do they have enough left in the tank? Satanic is out there, and Coolman is gonna die. Underneath the tier 4 towers, no buyback. It's only one set of racks.
That skewer was really good. Like, yeah, it didn't line up with the LSA, but it was better to go for the way back to tier 4s and Yeah, they just want a chrono kill now while some of the heroes are dead before they can reset. And hopefully you'll have chrono again before the next big fight. So that's just like a free and one there for Yatoro.
Now,
Wow.
it did cost buybacks on Miposhka and Yatoro, but they won the fight, and that's what's important at this point.
And then also the buyback on Zayats and Lil. Both supports buying back. In fact, the buyback from Lil, kind of surprising.
Right.
Finally get themselves a tier 1 tower mid. All right, Dota 2.
Dude.
3%, double that Dota plus. Yeah, 6%.
I mean, look at the XP change. That's what's really wild. You look at these levels, and it's almost back to even. At least in those. I mean, you know, obviously tons more gold on the side of HellRaisers.
Just had that sick feeling because I went to hit the experience thing and the game paused, and I thought I paused it even though I know we can't pause anymore.
Right.
Whew. All right, mini heart attack. We're good.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I did get called out in the lobby earlier. They asked me to they're like, get in the caster slot, please, Lyrical. And then I was like, okay, sorry, my bad. And it turned out there's still 4 minutes until the game. And I was like, what the heck? You calling me out already? You know.
Yeah, we got a tight ship going here, all right?
They
no
do.
leaks.
They're making it happen.
Too much lagging.
Smile. Well, you know, I don't know if, well, maybe it did have to do with that last one, but I feel like that last fight wasn't just the lag. That's not what he's talking about, though, I'm sure.
I think he is.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Not taking any responsibility for their actions.
Okay.
Blaming the server.
All right, Trent. It seems reasonable.
Yeah. Hey, did you notice that Faceless Void has the Faceless Void courier here? That's kind of adorable.
I did. I feel like that one's sort of fallen by the wayside a little bit. The Faceless Rex.
That was
Can we
a
get a zoom in
meme.
on that one real quick? Yeah, look at that guy.
Hey, mine doesn't have the bubble.
Mine, the bubble for me is behind. If you look at like Faceless Void, it's sort of behind his head for some reason.
Yeah.
You
It's
see it
just
now?
The pause. Yeah, it messes with some stuff sometimes.
It's a cutie though, super cutie. Now that being said, if you saw this thing in real life, that would be horrific. You know?
Yeah, it would definitely bite your ankles.
But would it see your ankles? Maybe it like sort of, you know.
It can smell ankles.
Yeah. But only ankles.
Actually, it doesn't have nostrils.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have anything. This thing's not scary at all. You know what it looks like, actually? You'll appreciate this as a Canadian. Can we zoom in again?
Oh, I thought you said you'll appreciate this a Canadian. Like, he looks like a Canadian.
Well, I was going to say Terrence and Phillip, you know?
Oh, yeah, true. Well, his head's not quite square enough, is it?
No. This is the upgraded.
That's his head's like an anvil. It's like a hammerhead shark.
True. Well, and on that note, back into the game. Everybody's ready to go. We almost have Scotty done on Itoro as well. 33 minutes in, and what was looking like a foregone conclusion for a HellRaisers victory is now swung back into Team Spirit's favor. And keep in mind, last game, this is where Team Spirit really started to catch online. Toronto Tokyo, much like this game, started finding these pickoffs, getting kills, making calls for his team, and he's doing it again now.
Not this time, right?
Well, he found a couple kills.
Yeah, but surely there's no way they can win this one, right?
I mean, you're trying to do the caster curse.
Impossible. It can't be done.
I know your ways.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm like, there's little things, like there's so much weird stuff that could happen, right? Like they have huge team fight ultis, RP and Chrono. Like we haven't really seen those used super effectively. They just picked up like an Invis rune on Itoro as well. I mean, they're showing up on a ward right now. Like you could maybe blow up resolution with this. They're gonna back out.
They
Zeus
just bought
is
a gem on
scary.
Zayats too. I think that's
they did.
huge. Yeah, they just want to completely choke out any vision that's left. Now the ulti just to get the scout. Wait, that wasn't the ulti. But I heard an ulti.
Dire's
Little
middle tower is
lightning
under
bolt
attack.
action.
Mm-hmm.
Maposhka's got levels too. That's the other thing about the XP change, right? This hero, she's almost level 18.
All right, true. That's good.
And if she can
Actually
passively
be
stay
kind
alive,
of valuable. If only. Maybe this ironwood tree she has will keep helping.
yeah, there's got to be a better neutral item.
I mean, there's
Maybe not.
People's Gift. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's maybe she just really wants
Or
the
Nether
int.
Shawl versus this lineup. All right.
She really wants the int. Okay. And to place trees.
I mean, the trees, it's got some swag.
Now they find themselves a quick and easy kill on Maposhka, as that will be the dunk down. Dead.
But it cost him a dust, so, you know.
It's true.
Oh, he's the Mindbreaker. That is so smart, because Yatoro doesn't have a Dispel.
Oh. No, he has Satanic.
Oh, that's, yeah, but I mean, is he going to instantly Satanic? I mean, that's even a good thing. If you, like, jump on him, he's Satanic, you're okay.
That's a good point, yeah. They don't really have that other great save. They're going to have to depend upon others to do it. Definitely. Well, there it is. Manta comes out, taking a lot of damage, but gets the time walk off. Able to survive through that one.
Sash resistance good.
It's true. I guess, like, that's the thing. Mindbreaker, what is it? It's 1.75 seconds, so... yeah.
Maybe we'll get an upgrade here. I think it might just be for the attack speed.
Maybe, here's what you do. You call, but you don't punch them. You wait for the call to wear off, and then you do it.
Oh. Or then you're not spinning.
That's what the Manta's for, you know? The illusions can do it.
But more spins.
All right, that's fair.
Probably a better item for him. He just needs more neutral items, which we're approaching in a second anyway. So, what does he want? I mean, Ninja Gear, good. Flicker, pretty good. Illusionist Cape, obviously good. But what about, like, the Leveler? I wonder if that's worth it on this.
For the axe, you think?
Yeah, just for the attack speed.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he gives him a little bit of extra armor too, right? That sounds pretty nice. But
there it is.
It's coming out. That's probably pretty good for Cool Man too. I mean, somebody just wants to hold it, surely.
He sent it home. I don't know.
Okay.
It's gone.
I guess the status resistance. I mean, is he even that good?
Oh, he's a believer. He's doing it.
Let's go.
Let's go, Rezo.
In the meantime, Team Spirit are also believers, and they're smoked out right now, looking to find somebody underneath the ward. Lil, the one they run into, RP used, immediately jump for the finish. Okay. Roche capable of respawning in 15 seconds. We'll see what the timer ends up being on that, but there's no buyback on Lil. They gotta push out their waves first.
Yeah, they knew that he was on the dieback train from last time, so that's good. Oh, he's level 20. He's turning into the big ET.
Yeah.
Man, level 20 at 37 minutes. Whoa.
They were...
Oh, it's in a weird... He's a higher level than Young G.
Yeah. 13 seconds on this Roche respawn. It's a really fast one.
13 seconds. Is this Nimbus going to spot it?
Yes, it will.
I think.
Yeah, it will. So it spots it immediately, and I think that Mira also, they're thinking about it. They're not going to check yet. God, with no ET, this would actually be the time to try and go and do that. Oh, they have Refresher on there too.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
is that good or bad? For they probably wanted eggs.
Go check. Oh, they're not gonna go check.
I don't think they do it then, because like Nimbus and stuff, like they need a fight first. You don't just go into Roach versus Zeus.
Speaking of a fight, walking up the high ground, wants to get it, then jump in. Oh, the chrono was there, but he didn't want to take it. Instead, they get the collapse pullback. They've caught Rezo. BKB used, but look at the damage coming in from Toronto, Tokyo. They're facing the wrong way for the Medusa. They can just run away from her. Chase, the catch, the stun is there. Do they have more? But the disruption save comes from Mira. Round 2. Mira onto Cool Man. They back out of there after the buyback from Rezo. Yo, Team Spirit in these late game scenarios are so clutch.
I actually don't even know how he saw that axe. That was crazy. Class making the big play there.
Like, literally from the jaws of defeat, Team Spirit are pulling this one back.
Radiant are scanning.
This is getting worrisome. They're up to 10% now. I mean, the heroes are still so strong on the Radiant, though.
It's true.
And they hold this gem as well, so they're ensuring that there's no vision right now from Team Spirit, and they're all safe in this area, and they would be correct. They have a cheese left as well on Resolution, so they still have some of the bounties, the previous ones remaining here. This Elder Titan has 100% cleave and Aghanims. He hits really, really hard.
Yeah, he does. Oh, man. So much damage.
The crazy thing is, if he hits a stomp, he can just get on top of you because of that shard.
Right. Yeah, it's true. Smoke again.
Oh, he's going to break this.
They found him again! Lil gets caught. Pulls it back in. The right clicks are there, and he's dead.
I like these RPs. I think that's totally worth it on the ET. Unfortunately, he has buyback this time.
Right.
So it's not as huge.
Watch out.
Backtrack time. Let's go.
it's happening. All right, they're going into Roche. It's going down very quickly. Young G not there, but obviously Zeus doesn't matter all that much. They jump forward, get the call onto Maposhka, but the pullback. Maposhka lives through it. They're able to back away from there, trying to get away. Isn't enough for the kill. Kuman chase. Back out.
Used everything.
Yeah.
AKBs, Stone Gaze, they have Chrono. Yeah, wave goodbye, says Yatoro. We're coming back. I'll see you in a second. Where's the smoke? Somebody smoke me.
They don't have one. I can't believe Maposhka lives there. That's crazy.
Don't die again.
Dude, Lil, gotta be careful. Top wave is pushing in a little bit. It is a catapult wave. They're gonna need to deal with that eventually. But Team Spirit, they can't afford to leave this area really, and HellRaisers are instead gonna be the ones to smoke out. Dude, this feels a little desperate by them.
All right, Rezo.
Like, it's all on
Rezo.
Rezo.
Big star. It is. He's been the big star throughout a lot of this. The initiations, always up to him, smoked up. But Maposhka, the not believed in position 5, holding the back line, looking to pop this smoke.
He hits him. Toronto Tokyo gets caught. Disruption save. Where is it? It's not there in time. Buyback comes. Mira trying to get away, trying to survive. All those illusions doing a ton of damage. Jitaro's there. Egg's already down. The walk forward finds the bash onto Rezo. Solo Kronos for that one with the exorcism afterwards. Or Splitter coming out. Toronto Tokyo finds the finish. Rezo dead. No buyback. Coolman now in trouble as well. Team Spirit trying to make it happen. They have to run away from Lil. Yataro turns back, takes him down. Dead for 100 seconds. No buyback either. Team Spirit streaming forward. They're all running down mid, wanting to get the kill. The RP is there. They're going to find the finish onto Kuman. Unbelievable. How are Team Spirit winning this game?
Hey, but surely. Now at a 16% chance, climbing the ranks here on Team Spirit. A butterfly picked up from Yatoro. They're going to get themselves a roast. They're going to get themselves a refresher on a Faceless Void Magnus lineup. And they said, we don't even need the cheese, but we'll take it. They go back for it.
Dude, I can't believe, like, it's literally the story of last game, falling behind, except even more further behind, and then they're able to pull it back with, like, just late game great decision-making and some questionable plays by HellRaisers.
Well, I mean, think about that first grab on the Toronto Tokyo, though. That looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, Lina just died 100-0, but having the buyback there in the clutch moment, that does put them in some dangerous territory here, assuming they can't just end it.
I mean, that's the question. They're going to go forward for it. Yataro pops the refresher. He's ready to go with that second round now. And Kuman, they have to come out here and fight. They don't have Rezo. The jump forward skewering him away. They pop the Stone Gaze. Lots of damage. Trying to take down one. Can they get him? Chrono there connects onto both of them. Great combo, and it's too much. Too much. With that, Team Spirit are in the grand finals. Unreal. That's so crazy.
How far down did this go? What, 2% or something? Maybe lower?
Man.
Before they clawed this one back? Oh, man,
Dude.
Team Spirit. Dude, they must be going absolutely nuts right now.
Yeah. We thought it was over. Like,
Of course we did.
Thought it was
It
over.
was over.
Oh. This team deserves to be in the grand finals. Definitely.
Yes. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They take a big deficit in this game, like way far down. They were running the whole map on the side of HellRaisers and felt like it was just inevitable with this Medusa lineup, and they couldn't quite I'd say they couldn't really break the high ground that well. The one time they went high ground, it looked flawless, and then they just extended a little bit into that mid lane, lose that fight, and the whole game sort of turned from there. It felt like they no longer could advance and make all the plays they wanted. But I mean, I still thought right at the end, the HellRaisers were going to grab that one.
That's crazy. I did. Well, I was starting to believe. I was a little, there's a little belief going on.
Okay.
It's just right there towards the end. What an impressive showing from Team Spirit, and they're able to take it. HellRaisers not out. Obviously, this is the upper bracket finals, and Trent, there's still one more series to play. We've gone the distance in each of them.
Woo!
See if it happens again. But for now, we're going to go to a quick break. When we get back, we're going to bring back Dan. We're going to break down all the action. See y'all then.